It's your boy Wes. Now I wanted to do a follow up video because I did a video saying Silk Money album was better than Tyler, and I personally stand on that shit. But I want to kind of elaborate a little bit more why I think this album is better. I mean, it's really no explanation. This album was just it was hitting on something. Tyler the Creator album was not hitting on nothing. I mean, like I said, there was some cool songs on Tyler the Creator. Let me pull up the album shit. Let me pull this shit up. There was some cool songs on this album. That was cool. You know, the Big Pole song, the Big Pole song, that was hard. Stop Playing With Me, that was a good song. Track 4, however the hell you say the name. Um track 7, don't tap the glass, tweaking. And track 9, you know, that song where he sampled if you nug ride up, if you bug, or whatever that song by the group Crime Mob. He flipped that damn sample and he was singing and shit, and he had the chorus like that was a good little sample that he did where he flipped that, you know, cuz if you a nigga like me who grew up in the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? I was born in 98. I grew up in the 2000s. Like, we grew up on crunk music. You know what I'm saying? The Franchise Boys. You feel me? Lean With It, Rock With It, Lean With It. You had songs like Lean With It, Rock With It. Young LA, I think that's how you say his name. Where he was like, what's that damn song? What's that damn song that he made? Ain't I, that song. And songs like what's that song by Hurricane Chris? A Baby. Hey, baby, like, you know what I'm saying? The classics, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna say those are the only songs that came out. You had other great music in the 2000s, but, like, that was a good little paying homage to the 2000s music, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on that shit, crunk music, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on Soldier Boy, you know what I'm saying? Crank that, you feel me? But, like, on some real shit, man, like, outside of those few songs, you know, like I said, the production was smooth. I'm not gonna sit here and downplay the production, but the album was not hidden on nothing. Like, the rapping was cool, but it's just like the nigga wasn't saying shit. I mean, it was just more of braggadocious. I'm better, I'm fly, I'm fucking bitches, I'm getting money, I'm riding this expensive car, you know, and trying to be on some LA, California, West Coast type shit, you know? Which I'm not mad at, because, you know, Tyler the Creator is from California, he's from LA, but it's just like, I've heard better from him. And, you know, and this is the problem I hate about these damn Tyler the Creator fans, especially these new fucking fans, who just all of a sudden now a fan of Tyler the Creator, but years ago, these were the same niggas, you feel me, calling me and other people weird. I remember when Odd Future was coming out and they was making edgy music. They was making songs about raping women and saying just the most crazy shit, you know, shock rap type shit. And people was calling us weird for listening to Odd Future. They was saying, they was calling their music incel, and they was calling Tyler the Creator weird. I remember when Tyler the Creator did a whole music video where he ate a cockroach. What was it called? Yonkers? Y'all was calling that shit weird. Now all of something now that this man done got accepted by the mainstream, he done somehow made his music more accessible, and, you know, he came out as bisexual, allegedly. Well, it ain't no allegedly. I mean, he kind of did. And now all of something now, everybody's a fan. It's like, come on, dog. You know, it's just, I hate these new fans. Like, all of something now, a nigga gets accepted by the mainstream. Now all of a sudden, now niggas want to act like they fans, and then niggas want to try to, like, tell people about Tyler music. It's like, nigga, y'all niggas did not grow up on Bastard. Y'all niggas didn't grow up on Goblin. And I'm not saying that, I mean, you know, I'm happy that Tyler the Creator's getting his props, you know. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but it's just like, I'm tired of these new fans who wasn't listening to the music growing up, who didn't who wasn't around doing the evolution, the progression. Now all of a sudden they want to act like they fans and they want to try to hijack and shit. And they want to try to fucking gatekeep. It's just like, get y'all asses out of here. Get y'all Johnny come lately ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Then these niggas want to sit here and act like every album that Tyler makes is great. And it's just like I said, I like Tyler the Creator's music, but this album was not hitting on nothing. I've heard better. And in fact, he's done this type of style on albums like Igor, Cherry Bomb, Flower Boy. Hell, even albums like Call Me If You Get Lost. And that's like one of my favorite albums from Tyler the Creator. Like, that's easily his best album. He's done this style of dancing, pop music, you know, experimenting with R&B. He's done this with other albums, if not better, executed better. Like, this ain't no new. Like, people, like, I've seen people online try to make excuse for this album, like, cause you know you had people, you know, criticizing this album, and I'm one particular trying to make excuses, talking about some. Well, y'all just don't like this album because y'all came with high expectations. Y'all was expecting this, and Tyler just, you know, Tyler came out and said that this was going to be an album where you could dance, and all of these bullshit ass excuses. It's like, people don't like that. People don't dislike the album because they don't want Tyler to do nothing. I mean, we've seen him do this shit with the albums I just named. It ain't even about that. It's just that this album wasn't fucking executed very well. Like, don't try to fucking gaslight and talk about some, oh, people don't like the album because, oh, y'all just was expecting some rap shit. No, like, nigga, I listen to a lot of music. It ain't even about that. It's just the fact is this shit wasn't executed very well. He could have done better. Don't try to sit there and gaslight people talking about some. They just like, shut up, man. I'm tired of these niggas, man. Like, these niggas did not grow up listening to Odd Future. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden they fans. So, you know, I just, like I said, bro, that's gonna be a whole nother video in the future touching on that. But like I said, bro, Silk Money album is just a better album than Tyler album. Like, I've been listening to this album straight. You know, this album to me, it just blows Tyler album out the water. And I am aware that Silk Money, you know, and Tyler have a little beef going on. You know, Silk Money dissed Tyler because allegedly Tyler stole his song on the album off the song My Partner Them. You know, that song that Silk Money made back a few years back. Like, he was taking shots at Tyler. He was taking shots at Andre. I have no opinion on that situation. Like I said, that's between Tyler and Silk Money. You know what I'm saying? That's between them. I'm not finna pick sides. I'm not finna, like, instigate. I'm not finna do none of that shit. You know, I'm just speaking strictly on the music. Whatever they got going on, that's on them. But if we're gonna talk about the music shit, we speaking on music shit, this album is better than Tyler album. This album is way fucking better. The production on here is better. The rapping, like, Silk Money was talking about shit on this album. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a person that's a fan of conscious music, black empowerment, black consciousness, you need to check this album out. Like, if you like that black conscious hip hop, you know, a mixture of experimental and raw expression, unapologetic raw expressions, you need to check this album out. Like, this album is all of that. And it's executed well. It's executed very well. And it's a damn shame a lot of people is not talking about this album. You know what I'm saying? People are talking about, you know, other music, which that's fine. You know, there are some other good music, but I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on this Silk Money album. And people always say they want good music, they want this, but it's like, y'all sleeping on my boy Silk Money. Like, this album that he put out was fire. You know what I'm saying? It was on point. You know what I'm saying? The rapping, the production, you know, the songs on here. And this album is really not that long. It's like 40 minutes, half an hour. It's some great, impressive. I'm sorry, it's not some. it's a lot of great impressive rapping on here. You know, the production is on point. Like, just everything about this album. Who waters the wilt? I think that's how you say the name. Who waters the wilting given tree? Once it's a long ass damn title. It's all in caps, but y'all get what I mean. Y'all need to go check this shit out, man. Like this album is on point, and his album is better than Tyler's album. Like Tyler album just wasn't hitting on nothing, and the only reason why he dropped the album was because he wanted to capitalize off of Clips, because Tyler was on Clips album. And honestly, this might be a hot take. I feel like the feature that Tyler did on Clips album, Let God Sort Him Out, was better than anything on that new album. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's what I was expecting the new album to be on. I was expecting that shit to be on some POV type shit. And man, that Don't Tap the Glass, that shit was a complete letdown, man. And people over here hyping up like this shit was a masterpiece, and this is some new, like, oh, he's making us dance again. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Tired of these new fans, man, gaslighting people, and then they be gaslighting us OG fans. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like I said, the album just wasn't hitting on nothing, and Tyler, could have done better. We've heard better from him. So, you know what I'm saying? But overall, like I said, this album, this Ilkmoney album is better than Tyler's album. Clips album is better than Tyler's album. And that's all I gotta say about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And peace.